got some really fun stuff, and you upgrade some stuff, and it's just like, blah, so much fun. Good times. Yeah, it'll be fun. I just don't know if I'll be able to like hold myself back from like playing the same exact character as before. Characters, sorry, I played like, goodness, how many times did I retire? None of this is really spoilers, this is all stuff that you learn before, like, when you start. I don't know, I don't know if it's weird to people that don't play board games, the fact that I'm talking about spoilers for a board game. There's a lot of like legacy board games where like you make changes to the board based on stuff you do, and like it's a big campaign system rather than you know, you play it once and it's kind of independent. It's kind of it's not a recent thing, it's a more recent thing that has started to happen. I mean, not having one person that knows kind of the game mechanics in a group of people probably isn't bad for that game. But I mean, if you're playing online, the game, it's one of the things where you can't make a wrong, presumably you can't make a wrong choice with it because the game will physically stop you from doing something against the rules. We had a few, I think early on we either were making the game much harder than it needed to be or much easier. Actually, I think we made it much harder. And I think we were still winning sometimes. I don't know. Either way. Starting characters are fun for Gloomhaven. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'd have to see how the online one goes. How well they ended up implementing that. I don't know why I grabbed the extra one there. I wanted to get a group of people together. Yeah, I'm happy we didn't like get really frustrated at it and just stop playing it, because that would have been kind of sad, because we ended up playing it for probably close to a year. Which is also a weird concept. You know. How many times we played it? I mean, we got our money's worth out of it. If we're gonna spend that much on something, you might as well get your value for it. Oh yeah, it was literally when I went to visit you, like, we were such in the rhythm of playing every week that they were like, oh yeah, just like bring your... You have, again, this is not spoilers. You have your deck of cards for your moves and stuff. And that's the whole, like, sorry, whoops. That's the way you kind of figure out how you get your character gets exhausted and starts starts getting slower with stuff, I guess. Is you start having to get rid of cards as you go. Whoops, what did I just do that for? Anyways. So I just brought the cards and they were like, oh yeah, we'll just video share it and you can play it. I don't think we ended up doing that, or if we did, it was like while you were doing the working thing. So don't know if we ended up doing it either way. But still, it was funny. Aww. Heck did I heckin' do here? My heck. I kinda hecked that up a little bit. Okay, cool. That took a little bit, but we did it. Almost went the wrong way, which would have been really confusing because I've never played those levels. Dude, what is this level? I don't remember. Did I go the wrong way actually? I did, okay. I have to say, I'm like, I've never done this level before. It's funny because if I pulled out the cards for Gloomhaven at this point, I think I could actually like feasibly remember stuff about it and like combos and stuff that I did for the character and like why I was upgrading stuff in certain items. The unfortunate thing I will say is we really didn't like the DLC they added, or DLC. What's a better word for the expansion they added? Unfortunately, was not good. Okay, mild spoiler, it's really not, because it's the very first thing you learn when you open the expansion. It forces you to, I will wait a second. Nobody cares enough. Anyways, it forces you to play as a certain class always. Not everybody, but one person has to play a class, a certain class. And there's things centered around that class that only they can do. And they're not good. They're not good. They're not good. Gloomhaven. Talking about good old Gloomhaven. Is a board game that I played for a year-ish. Just about a year. But yeah, so the expansion forces you to play as a certain class. And that class was not fun to play, and the person playing it was not having fun, and the people playing around it. Yeah, like, the whole thing is just like, if you forcing, like, the nice thing is like, if you don't like playing as a class, like, we had that happen once. Someone didn't like playing as a class, so you just like set the character aside and you just play as someone else. Because there's nothing forcing you to play them. So, I don't know. That kind of hecked up a little bit. Do I want to grab some extra stuff there? Not all that stuff. I think that was a poor decision on their part. Oops. Just grab these ones. Yeah, sorry this isn't a completely become a Gloomhaven stream now, but, you know, got me on some very passionate topics, my goodness. But yeah, so, I won't talk about specifics of why they're a bad class or why they weren't fun to play, but yes. It ended up, you had to kind of compensate for them, and we were at a point where we weren't willing to really play at like a lower difficulty, because you can actually control a lot for like, how hard of a game you want for playing it. Like, that's not too difficult to manage. Oh, I accidentally did the correct strat, nice. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I think I ended up going back and replaying a class actually because I ended up enjoying them so much. It was kind of funny. Oops. Let's go this way. Here we go. That's all we want. I don't think it's possible to get 1 star on all these levels, even if you were trying to. Ah! I hated that mine's there because it's so easy to run into it by accident when you're trying to go quickly and then you have to you can't undo, like I said before. Like, game don't let you. I think we have to go through here now, run by this, and then blow that up, clearing out that path. Go back through here, grab this, grab these, go back down through here. There we go. Alright, good luck with gamer time. Hope that goes well for you. Probably won't be a crazy amount of runs today. based off of. This isn't a game I'm probably gonna grind out much, but I do want to get a good enough time at it. This is just me talking about this is me wanting an excuse to talk about Gloomhaven, obviously. It's the only reason I stream anymore. There we go. The level's not too hard to get 1 star on, but I'm always like worried because there's another level that's very similar to it that is hard to get. Oh wait, I hacked up real bad actually. Darn it, whatever. We'll go all the way back around again. I realized it a little bit too late, and at that point it would have been well, I don't think it would have been slower to... Maybe it would have actually. Okay, whole thing with this, go backwards, the level's easy. Then go through here. Do some wiggles. Need to turn around using this. I think this game basically plays itself at this point. Nope. Kinda breezing through levels so far. I'm at least remembering now some of the strats. There we go. I was trying to like get myself in position. Why does that peak my microphone so much when I accidentally hit the... anyways. Oh yeah, we have this level. This level is Suffering Incarnate. We did it. That'll save a little bit of time. Imagine doing levels right on the first try. Alright, so I have half the time left to do the final area. Got all the way down there. Yes, thank you, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Sometimes it like snaps to selections that I don't really want. I do think it's interesting how they show off all the different mechanics with the rocks in this one level. Some of them I didn't really remember, like the fact that if you blow up a rock it moves it, which you need immediately for the very next level, and I got stuck here for a while because I didn't realize it. I had no clue. Not that I had no clue, I just forgot. Or didn't notice it. Because those tutorial levels do kind of play themselves in a way. So, oftentimes you can just not really pay attention and still make it. This is the level. I need to get green and then orange, grab everything. Then go here, should be right, yep. And leave, cool. You can kind of like snap around corners if you move fast enough. If you do it early enough. Even though this is just the last world, I think the amount of levels you have to do is kind of imbalanced. Oops. Push this rock all the way up here. Because you need this green to be able to... through to here. And then I think you can just go down here. Yep. There we go. Important part is just, oh wow, we actually did that even faster than usual. My goodness. We did that in 2 cycles instead of like 3. I accidentally found a fast way. You'll love to see it. Do you think it's funny that the rock, it doesn't let you move until the rocks are done moving? Curious if they had issues with that before, where Worm was like able to move and block it or something silly. Oops, I didn't mean to break that, or because you can't really do that right now. It's easy to lose track of where your head is. Oh yeah, you have to push this boulder into here now and then push that through. Minesweeper, which I don't think is really that hard of a level. Need to kinda... How much do you need? I think you only need 4. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. I usually do these in a different order. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order you do them in, but... You can just do this. Yep, cool. That saves a little bit of time compared to the way I did it before. Oh wait, you have to do some stuff at the beginning here. Kind of clear that out. Oops, not in that way though. There we go. Okay, now we go back through here, push this. Follow in here, then we can just leave. Great. That went pretty clean. I actually remembered things. Great. We only have 3 more levels left. Traps. So we need to grab this. There we go. Grab this so we can have this. And I think you can just grab this and just go forward, can't you? It's not the right way of doing it, but it is the way that lets you complete it quickly. So this is... Oh, forgot. And now we want to go backwards into the yellow. Go this way, because otherwise you can't get out, and then leave. And all or nothing, which ironically, you do not need to get everything. You just have to get some things. Actually, oh yeah, you have to go all the way around here, push this into... Oh, she pushes all the way. Whoops. You can also just push this into place as well. Wiggle all the way around here. Grab that. You have to kind of do some finagling to get this correct, but you can get through. Okay, cool. So this should be under 20 minutes. You are a winner. There's no reason not to go down early here. Just style point to beat it just right. Cool. So we went from